Back to Brad Miller time. As you know, we're trying to get on late night. Me and Marty are making a push to further our careers and get on late night. As you can see, we've got a little late night set all set up for you today. And as our first show, we have some special guests. And without further ado, I'd like to bring out our first guest. He was the star of last week's episode, the April Fool's episode. He's been featured on every Brad Miller Time episode to date. He just finished up his freshman season here at UND. It's none other than number 9, Mario Lamoureux. Mar, good to see you. Good to see you. Mar, how you been?
I'm doing well, Brad. I'm doing very well.
Good. Couldn't help but notice last week on the show you got one of your other freshies. Got him pretty good. How'd that all work out for you?
Well, I wasn't sure who I was going to get, but I know what goes around comes around, and karma can be a terrible thing in this world. And with the ghostly shadiness of Brett Hextall that happened last week, I really didn't see any other options other than to absolutely destroy him on April Fool's, and that's exactly what I did.
You know, I couldn't agree more. You couldn't have said it better. And how'd he take it, or do you even know?
He's not too happy. I saw him here earlier today trying to put his stuff on, and it was ugly. He's upset. We haven't confronted each other in over 2 weeks, but when we do, it's going to get very interesting, very heated, and you know what? I'm ready for you, Brett. I'm ready.
Well, we have a couple surprises, seeing as it's the first night on late night here at Brad Miller Time. We promised it to the viewers last week, and we actually have a hidden camera that captured Hexy getting dressed. It's I know you didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I was just told, but let's take a look. Well, Mar, after seeing that video, Hexy looks like a pretty big fool. You got him in every aspect of the word, and I understand why he's not happy with you.
Well, I punked him flat out. He got punked. I mean, there's not much else I can really say other than that he got had, and you know, he got what was coming. So, you know, be prepared next year. That's all I have to say.
Well, this show isn't only for our guests. This show is about the fans, and if I was a fan, I think I would want to see you two reunited right now. And we actually have a surprise. We have Hexy backstage. We're gonna bring him out, and you know, we're gonna have a confrontation and see if we can sort this thing out.
I'm all game. I'm all game.
Let's bring him out. It's the first time they've seen each other since that day. It is intense, I'll tell you that. You could cut it with a knife. We'll be right back after the break. Well, tensions were high before the break. We took a little break, and we had to separate these two. It didn't go according to plan, but you know, that's what makes great TV. And they're still not talking. We had to get security out and restrain these two, but we need to get back to business. So, Hexy, you were watching the video clip backstage. Tell us what was going through your head at the time.
Just wasn't very nice. It was just, I'm unsuspecting, coming to the rink for the first time, second time, but putting my equipment on for the first time since the year's ended. You know, I missed the rink so much and everything, and here I come, you know, happy to be back at the rink, and you know, what do I expect? Nothing. I expect it to be a nice, you know, experience. And all of a sudden, cups of water start falling out of my equipment and soaking me. And then my helmet's messed up and my lace was cut on my skate, and just really threw me off, and I've been having a tough day to begin with.
And it's not to mention, wasn't that your birthday that day, or is your birthday's right around that time, correct?
Yeah, my birthday is April 2nd, so it's kind of a special time of year. And that's a great birthday present from Mario Lamoureux. Thanks for nothing.
Mar, you're all smiles over here, and I can't blame you. It's pretty good pranks. What's your final take on it?
I don't know. I guess you could call me Mr. April Fools. I mean, I got Brett Hextall, and I'll be ready for what he's got for me next year. So we'll see what happens.
Hexy, Mar, I want to thank you guys for being on the inaugural episode of Brad Miller Time Late Night. To bring some fun into the show, we've got some fan emails that fans have been emailing in throughout the year. Just a couple of those. This one's for Mario Lamoureux. What do you think about your sisters playing for the Gophers and having a successful run this year? Just coming up short, but what do you think of them playing for the Gophers?
I'm never a fan of the Gophers, but I'm truly proud of the younger sisses. You guys are awesome. I love you. But I will not support the Gophers, but I do support my sisters. So, I mean, breaks my heart to see them put on a Gopher jersey, but true to my heart, so that's all I have to say.
Another question, Hex, you can answer this one. Do we, the players, hang out every day? And if so, do we ever get sick of each other? Why don't you take that one?
Yeah, just like anywhere else. I mean, every guy has their kind of group, but yeah, for the most part, like us freshmen in the dorms are usually hanging out with each other, playing Mario Kart, whatever, and then other guys, that they live with, especially, obviously, they spend a lot of time. But yeah, I'd say that we hang out a lot away from the rink, and most of the things that we do are usually with each other. So. Yeah.
Here's a question for both of you. It says, if you were a Sesame Street character, what character would you be and why?
I'm not sure which character I would be, but if I had to pick someone to be a character, I would say Brett Hextall would be Big Bird, because he's big and feathery, and he's just kind of waddles around, just kind of a very lighthearted, innocent person, and he's just not a scary guy at all. So I think that's who he would be.
It's a good choice. Any rebuttal?
Yeah, Mario Lamoureux would be Oscar the Grouch, because he's an idiot, and I'm a little bit ticklish, and I know they had those Elmo toys, Tickle Me Elmo, so I'd say that I'm Elmo.
Those are good answers. Well, I think we'll leave it at that. Keep emailing in to Jimmy Fallon. Get me and Marty on Late Night with Brad Miller Time, and we'll see you next week. We got a couple weeks left of episodes, and then that's going to do it for the year. So thanks for watching, and keep emailing in. Thanks.